When you say environmentally friendly, environmental friendliness involves that the local habitants of that place manage their environment on a very sustainable basis. I've been to the Andamans. It was a wonderful place when I went there in 1977. I'm given to understand today that tourism has really gone up in a big way there in Andamans. And that is a very tricky kind of a question because if I'm in a cold climate, I like the feel of the sun on me. But sitting here in Kerala, the sun is something we try and avoid as much as possible. My entire childhood is it's really nostalgic for me because I studied in a boarding school for about 11 years in the Nilgiris, and that time it was pristine. It was the Nilagiri, literally the blue mountains with forests and abundant water, and it was something that really I know today that it's never going to come back because of the pressures that development has done to these places. I enjoyed my childhood, especially we had these camps in school which we used to go into unexplored areas like Kateri or Glamorgan or Avalanche, places which are essentially not being corrupted by the human influence. Well, I wouldn't say this knowledge of environmental protection has changed my lifestyle outlook because it's something we were aware right from when we were very young. We were told when we were very young, this is from 1964 onwards, don't litter. It's a simple thing, don't litter. I mean, it's so obvious. As time progresses, we have a population problem. The demands and the pressures of this growing population, it tells first on nature, on your environment, on the planet Earth by itself. I see the most pressing environmental problem is human waste, and that is what we term as garbage. We haven't yet established a system. The method to solve that weakness is to derive it and is to change it into a kind of a strength. We haven't even taught our people properly to segregate the various kinds of waste that we generate. This is the primary problem that we are facing as a civilization today. I remember when I went to Agra, it has one of the most outstanding, beautiful monuments that man has ever created. The city is such a polluted city, and it's mainly, I hear, because they have a very flourishing leather industry there. Climate change is very real now. We can see that in what's happening in our monsoon in India, which is so dependent on the monsoons. We can see that happening in, we just saw these storms in America, and it seems to have crossed the point of no return. Now, if you're going to, live in a system which is not very healthy, then there's no point of having these big cars and big TVs and being rich, and you're going to be spending your money in the hospitals mainly.